Hey guys, and welcome to today's tutorial on another one of my favorite page styles. Okay, so let's just start with the tutorial for today. And the first step we always need to do for any of those page styles is to cut and score our cardstock as well as our pattern papers. And for the measurements, you can refer to the cutting guides and templates which are available in my Etsy store for different album sizes. And when I cut my cardstock and pattern paper, I always like to label all the elements I have cut. So this is just an example on how to use your cutting guides for cutting and scoring your cardstock and pattern papers. And then after scoring, you can go ahead and do the next step. And the first step for this page style is to place tape right next to the scoring lines. And as you can see, like for one of those cardstock elements A, you want to place your tape on the front side, but then for the second one, you actually need to turn it around first and then place the tape on the back side. And you want to make sure that you don't accidentally cover the scoring lines with the tape, but just place it right next to the scoring lines. And after attaching our tape, we want to cut off the corners of the little flaps we created with scoring. So for this, I like to turn around my cardstock and then I get my small scissors and I just cut it an angle right next to the scoring lines. And just make sure that you don't accidentally cut into the scoring lines, but just next to them. Once you have cut off the corners, you can go ahead and actually fold up the little flaps we created. And for this, turn around your cardstock because you don't want to fold it up on the side where you scored it or where you placed the tape on. So we want to fold it on the back side. And then I also like to get my bone folder and burnish it down. And now that those cardstock elements A are prepared, we can continue by attaching them to the basic page. And for attaching, I always like to just remove half of the tape backing and then I hold up the sticky side and I use the non-sticky side to align my cardstock with the edge of the basic page. And once I've found the position I want it to be placed, I go ahead and remove the rest of the tape backing to stick it down. And as you can see, for the first cardstock element A, the first pocket, I just attached it completely to the basic page. So I also removed the tape backing from the side of the pocket and then I attached it. And then for the second cardstock element A, which is the second pocket, I just carefully slide it behind the first cardstock element A. And then I removed the tape backing from the side of the pocket first. And then I also remove it from the bottom of the pocket and carefully slide it behind the first one to attach it to the basic page. And after attaching both cardstock elements, you can continue and also attach the pattern paper for cardstock elements A onto those cardstock elements A. And for attaching pen and paper, I always prefer using wet glue instead of tape, because when using wet glue, you're still able to move around the pen and paper and find the right position so that you have an even border of cardstock around it. And then the last step for this page style is to also cover the basic page with the pattern paper for the basic page. So again, I just use my wet glue here and I place it on the back side of the pattern paper to attach it to the basic page. And that's already it for today's page style. So as you can see, we have created a large pocket in which you could place like journaling tags. I really love including journaling tags. But you could also place photo mats or photo booklets in any size you would like to include. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. And if you did so, I would love to get your feedback in the comment box down below. And of course, it would also mean a lot to me if you could give this video a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I hope that you are having a great day, and I would love to see you in my next video.